Okay, this is a Ingersoll Rand jackhammer compressor that I bought. It's actually a screw compressor. But I was wondering if anyone knew much of anything about them. The engine runs perfect, but my question is, I got oil for it, and I don't think this gauge works. I put about half a gallon of oil in it, and the gauge hasn't moved at all. Now, this is the oil tank for the compressor, and there's an oil cooler and everything. When you start it up, it makes a hell of a lot of air, and after you run it for a little while, when you shut it down, it makes a blow off, like a hiss sound. I'm wondering if it's getting low on oil. I'm not sure how to check the oil to make sure it's getting oil into the compressor and it's not running dry, because I don't want to wreck the compressor head if it's running dry, if it's low on oil. And I don't think this gauge works. Now, I had thought that this was a filter where I could take it apart and check the oil and stuff, but it looks like it's screwed on, and it's not meant to just come apart. There's a T-handle on the top and a plug on the bottom, and it's I think an oil line. This is where you fill the oil, but I just have no idea if it's getting enough oil into the compressor. I hope it's not starting to seize up, because it sounded like it was putting a strain on it when I just started it just now. I really got to figure out how to tell if the compressor itself is getting oil. I don't know if one of these gauges was supposed to be an oil pressure gauge for the compressor. I don't think so. Because this one, well, yeah, maybe that one. Because that one's all busted up. That was probably an oil pressure gauge for the compressor. There's a 1/4 inch pipe plug there. Maybe that's where you got a tap, I'm not sure. Okay, I would say that this here is an oil pickup, because that goes into that oil tank. And that's a governor, a mechanical governor. I'm just not sure how to figure out if it's getting enough oil. I don't want to overfill it either. There's probably a plug on the bottom, but if anyone knows about these Ingersoll Rand screw compressors, any help would be appreciated to figure out the oil system here. So, it's 1950s or 60s. Adjusting instructions for the air glide regulator. Gyro flow portable air compressor. There's a tag. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to run it anymore until I can figure out what the heck the oil is for the compressor head. So anyway, that's the Ingersoll Rand gyro flow compressor. Ingersoll Rand gyro flow portable air compressor.